What's up, you guys? Thank you guys for joining me today. Today we are going to make flautas. It's been a while since I've done them. I'm kind of in the mood for them, so that's what we're going to do today. Now, if you're wondering, hey, that looks like a tostada. It's not. The difference between a flauta and a tostada is a flauta is made with flour tortillas. A tostada is made with corn tortillas. Flautas is Spanish for flute. So a corn tortilla is a lot bigger than a flour tortilla is a lot bigger than a corn tortilla. So, when you roll it up, they're a lot longer, kind of like a flute. Thus, the name flautas. You learned something today, didn't you? Anyway, let's get started. All right, so here I've got some chicken thighs that I've just trimmed up a little bit. I just trimmed off the excess skin and any fat that I saw. I'm simply going to season these with some SPG, so salt, pepper, garlic. If you want to know my ratio, I have a video I did last week showing exactly how I make this. So while we do this, I do have my oven preheated to 350 degrees, but I also have my cast iron skillet on the stove with a little bit of canola oil, and that's warming up. I used this SPG on some wings, some chicken wings the other day, and I'll tell you what, man, the flavor that it gave it, it was excellent. I did have to use any other rubs or any other seasoning. This SPG worked great. So that's why I'm going to use that on these chickens. Now I'm going to season the outside of this, but I'll tell you what I'm going to do also here in a minute. We're going to get these in a cast iron skillet, and we're going to fry these or sear these on both sides just to get some color on it, get some char on it. Once these have the char that I'm looking for, we'll remove the skin and set those aside. We're not going to get rid of them. We're actually going to use those. I'll season the meat, the top of the meat, with a little bit of more SPG, and then we'll get it in the oven. So that's it for now. Let's get it on the skillet. So we're just gonna get these in here. Fry them up a little bit. And we'll let them go for about, I don't know, 2 minutes maybe on each side. They'll go for about 2 minutes. We'll flip them over just to get some color on them, and then I'll pick back up once it's time to flip. All right, so we're gonna give these bad boys a flip. Oh yeah, nice color. So we're gonna let the skin side get some color on them now, a little char to them. And there's a reason behind that, and I'll explain it as we move on to the next step. But for now, I'm gonna let these char up a bit. And then I'll explain what I'm gonna do to them afterwards. So I'll pick back up in just a bit. All right, I think these things are done. I'm gonna go ahead and flip them over. Yeah, got some nice color on that skin. So what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna get these flipped over. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, there you go. And I'm simply gonna take the skin off of each chicken and just put it aside. Because we are going to use that skin. And then I'm going to hit the top of these chicken thighs, the meat side here, with just a little more SPG. So we get some flavor on this meat. Just get them covered up. And then I'm going to take the entire skillet, stick it in the oven. The oven has been preheating at 350 degrees. I did temp them, and they're only actually reading about 130, 140, so they still have a little ways to go. So we're going to take them, we're going to stick them in the oven. I'm not sure how long it's going to take. I'm reckoning, I don't know, 20 minutes maybe. And we'll take them out, and I'll pick back up once we do that. Chicken is done. It's been in the oven 350 degrees for about 20 minutes. We're going to let it cool down a little bit. We'll pull it, and then we'll get to assembling these flautas. All right, so what I've done is I've taken the skins and I just chopped it up into, I just minced it really to small pieces. And what we're gonna do is when we pull that chicken out and we pull it, we're gonna add the skin into the chicken, and we'll roll that in the flautas. There is a ton of flavor in this skin. So when you add that to the shredded chicken, it just adds so much flavor. So this has been minced up. We're gonna set it aside and let this chicken finish up. Got the chicken pulled. We're gonna take the skin and add it right to that and mix this up really good. All right, so I got some fresh tortillas here that I picked up at my local HEB. They make them fresh on the spot, so I love using these tortillas. Just gonna fill it with some of that chicken mix. Get this tucked in really tight. And we're gonna roll it. And I'm gonna take a toothpick, just stick it right in there, let it hold it for now. So I'll put that aside. I'll do one more, and then I'm gonna do the rest of them off camera and get them fried up. Get it in here. Pack it in really tight. Get it rolled over. You can also add some cheese at this point if you'd like. I'm not gonna do that. And actually you can fill these with almost anything. You know, I just like using chicken, so I'm using chicken. Now you're probably thinking, man, that's a lot of work for some flautas. You know what, it is. But it's also the reason why my flautas are so damn good. So I'm gonna get the rest of these done and I'll pick back up in just a bit. All right, so the oil is hot enough. We're gonna add these flautas in here. Let these fry up. Oh, they'll go for a couple minutes. On one side, we'll flip them over, do the other side, and then we'll get to tasting. All right, these flautas are done. Here they are. They're actually pretty big. Thus the name flautas, flute. So, I've got some sour cream. We're gonna give it a taste with some sour cream and see what it tastes like. That chicken. There's tons of flavor in that chicken. That SPG worked perfect. That's all you need, SPG and nothing else. It's good. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time. Hit the like button. Hit that subscribe button. I would truly, truly appreciate it. I will see you guys next time. Take care.